In 3, 2, 1, go!
So the human players on the red side were the first ones to start scoring for the red side, but Blood, Sweat, and Gears is throwing up a salvo for their own alliance. But these blue robots are starting to score more points in the autonomous period, though, trying to put themselves ahead going into driver control. As now as the drivers take control, let's play some Rebuild presented by Haas. As our transition shift is showing that the first alliance shift is heading over to the red side, as your team from Misik is trying to move around and collect more fuel for their alliance, trying to possibly ferry some over to their human players, so they're working on their basketball skills, as all these red robots are trying to do some of that anyway. But 6963 is trying to get in the right position so their robot can fire it off for their alliance. Switching over to the blue side as their alliance shift is starting right now, as 7250 trying to fire off more fuel for their alliance, but the Robo Sharks are in position to try to fire some more off for their alliance. 11435, that's the Raider bots, as seem to have lost a piece of their bumper in the neutral zone of the field. As switching over now to the red alliance side, as Blood, Sweat, and Gears is doing what they do best in this match and firing off that fuel, but the red alliance human players are also doing the same. 9 seconds left in their alliance shift, as they're trying to bring this game back in their favor with less than a minute to play left in this match, as it's going to shift over to the blue alliance side right now, as they are doing their best to try to keep this game in their favor, as 4956 and 7250 are almost on track to get that energized ranking point by the end of the match, as 7250 is trying to release all of that fuel from their intake. 4956 trying to do the same thing, as 35 seconds left in the match. They're almost there anyway. That whistle and both of these hubs being active means that we are in our end game, as all of these red robots are firing off that fuel for them as well, as 6963 trying to collect more from the neutral zone, but these blue alliance robots are trying to do their best to get that energized ranking point before the end of the match, as 6963 is doing their trademark parabola shots over here, trying to score some more points for their alliance for the end of qualification match number 55. All right, I've got scores. Let's see some. With a score of 84-61. As for that win, they do get 3 ranking points.